People, hello, how are we? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. On the weekend, we saw Galal Yafai beat Sonny Edwards, and he just did not want it at all, did he? Sonny Edwards, I mean, he literally said in the corner, second round, can I be real with you? I just don't want to be here. That's not what you want to hear in the middle of a fight. If we're like, let's just cut through it here. That's not what you want to hear. So it's a real shame, because I really thought it would be more competitive than that. I thought it'd be closer than that. I thought Sonny would win. He just didn't want it. Like he didn't want any part of that. He didn't want to be there. Yeah, sorry, I know the bit of a wonky picture in the background, but there we are. He didn't want to be there. Didn't want to be in the fight. He wanted no part to play in any of that, and it's a real shame to see, because it meant that the quality of the fight we saw was far less. And this is to take nothing away from Galal Yafai. He went in there, did his job, put on a show, but it is a bit sad. That said, the pressure, that start from Galal Yafai was crazy. He came out at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and there was nothing Sonny Edwards could do. He had to stand there and just get punched and hit time and time again by Galal Yafai. He started as he meant to go on, and right from the start you could see, okay, this is one-way traffic, this is going to end one way, and that it did. It ultimately was going to be a Galal Yafai stoppage. It was a time bomb waiting to happen. Do you know what I mean? It was a ticking time bomb. He was waiting for that to go the way it did. Sad, unfortunate, not great. There we are though. Look, credit where credit's due. Galal Yafai, fair play to him. Now, we all said that there wouldn't really be a feeling out process. We all said because they've sparred so many rounds, there wouldn't be that, oh, let's just feel each other out, get to know each other. They've sparred so many rounds, they've already fought. It's going to be right from the start. But I didn't think it would be quite like that from the start. I didn't think it'd be quite that fast from the outset, but there we are. And like I said, that's probably credit to Galal Yafai. Sonny Edwards likes to start fast as well, but not that fast, not like that. That is all credit to Galal Yafai. What an incredible start. I mean, like I said, no feeling out process, just bang, 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm bringing the pressure from the start, take it or leave it. And I got to say, that first round really surprised me. I didn't think it would be Galal's game plan to come out that quick, but he did. He came out like a storm. And I actually thought Sonny Edwards would take a couple of the earlier rounds as Galal showed him some respect. But actually, no, he was the opposite. He took all the rounds, came out 1,000,000 miles an hour like a storm, and showed no respect. And I think it caught everyone by surprise. I don't think anyone thought that would be Galal's game plan, but because it was, it caught everyone by surprise, and it paid dividends for him. You know, even that slip, I mean, I initially thought that was a knockdown. I've got to say, I've watched it back, and I think Sonny was off balance. I think he was probably in shock from how fast Galal started. And then that hook just caught him off balance, so he sort of slipped over. But I don't think you could complain too much if that was given as a knockdown, really, because he came out really quick. He landed lots of good shots, and I don't think there's much complaints, really, if that was given as a knockdown. I initially thought it was a knockdown. Then Sonny said he didn't want to be in there, and, you know, in the corner, I just think, yeah, okay, he's definitely losing this fight. He's losing this fight. It's not going to be close. He doesn't even want to be there. He said it himself. And Galal, he just never let it up. He kept the pressure on. And let's be fair, Sonny, I mean, he did sometimes throw back, but largely one-way traffic. And, you know, you was almost just counting down the time until it gets stopped there. I mean, the ref did the right thing there, didn't he? He stopped the fight. He put him out of his misery. I don't think you can argue much. Obviously, Sonny said he was going to retire now, which that did surprise me. He's only, what, 28? I thought he had a lot more in him. I thought he had a lot a lot of fights left. But look, get out whilst you can. Get out whilst all your facilities are still intact. And I have no issues with that at all. If he doesn't want to be there, okay, he's earned his stripes. Very respectable career. He had the hard fights, and I have no problem with him retiring in this moment if that's what he wants to do. If he wants to be a family man, fair enough. I've got no qualms with that. Fair enough. Like I say, he's retired. He's a world champion. He's fought the big fights. He's won the big fights. So if that's what he wants to do, that's where he wants to go, so be it. I think he might come out at some point of retirement. I think he might have a couple of big fights because he is only young, and big time boxing pays well. So I think you might see him again. He just needs to have a bit of a break, get some hunger back, and come back. But, you know, your thoughts, people, in the comment section down below. I look forward to reading it. Bit of a quicker one today. Wanted to throw my reaction out there. Thanks so much for watching, people. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. You know how YouTube works, people. Peace.